Shh. Everybody, sit back, relax, keep quiet, and enjoy the show. I'm going to give you three major reasons to be very bullish for Palantir in the month of September. A lot of people are not giving Palantir any credit. A lot of people are shitting on Palantir's 13% year over year growth. And while I'm not going to shit on it, I will be honest and say it's not amazing. It's just okay. I was literally going back and forth with somebody in my comment section earlier today. But don't count Palantir out by a long shot. Palantir is not even close to being in the category of Palantir ain't going to get it done. And Palantir has such amazing, amazing things in the pipeline. Literally, they're cocked, locked, and loaded, and they are ready to fire. And data is the new ammunition of the weapon they're ready to fire. Three huge catalysts. You ready? Catalyst number one that most people know about is the NHS contract, National Health Services of England. So currently, Palantir has over $100 million worth of different contracts that they have with the NHS, the government of England. You might have heard Palantir recently got a $25 million contract from the NHS, which is a layover contract for a federated data platform, massive £480 million, equivalent to $600 million contract. This federated data platform essentially is modernizing the entire UK's, starting with England, healthcare system. Massive undertaking for many different reasons. Obviously, the monetary gain is huge, but besides for that, it's going to show a lot of grit and determination and against all odds, resilience, and I believe that that's going to lead to a lot of other contracts, specifically contracts abroad. Domestically, we already got. I'm talking about abroad, especially if you can see results. If Palantir can do for the NHS the same thing they did to Cleveland Health Clinic, Tampa Hospital, HCA, there's another private hospital group that we're working with. Essentially, we're working 13% of hospital beds run on Palantir. And you literally have examples of Palantir working, saving 28% wait times, becoming 8% more efficient, saving days on cancer treatments, cancer appointments to see a doctor. It's massive. The way they do this is to have a single screen approach. Call it whatever you want, a funnel of information, of data, all at your fingertips, where you're literally coordinating not one department, not one hospital, but all hospitals within your conglomerate. So in this case, it's going to be not one department, not one hospital, not one clinic, not one doctor's office, but all of them combined throughout the entire England. That's massive. It's huge. And because they're going to do this, they're going to save time. They're going to save headaches. They're going to make current employees that are super irate and angry at the system, rightfully so, just a little bit happier. And it's going to be a better place to work and better treatment for the people that are complaining of England. Massive, massive catalyst. Not just on the surface level, but digging deep to get other huge contracts. Once people are going to see that NHS is good to go and they're going to keep renewing their contracts with Palantir, I highly, highly think that in the next 3 years, Palantir is going to get a bunch of other countries on board, at the very least 1 or 2 other countries on board with healthcare systems. So that's first massive, massive catalyst, and we're supposed to get an answer September 27th. Huge, 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 huge. That leads us to catalyst number 2. AIPCon, Artificial Intelligence Platform Convention, number 2, September 14th. They had one, I believe, back in June, if I'm not mistaken. They were able to make it literally from announcing AIP platform to making AIPCon in like a month. While other companies like Databricks, Snowflake, And many others are literally just talking like they have something, but they don't. Even with the acquisitions and the partnerships, they still don't have a minimum viable product to show people a demo. Not only is Palantir showing a demo in AIP Con 1, they literally showed current customers using it. Then they had demo day where I filmed it live on my show. It was absolutely amazing. Like, this absolutely destroys ChatGPT and capabilities. Not even close. It's like using a pen and paper to having the NVIDIA GPU state of the art. That's the comparison of ChatGPT with AIP. I am looking forward to a huge presentation and show of force. And if you dig deeper, this is showing that Palantir not only has a product, but they're pushing the issue, saying, hey, we're here. You want to use us? We're here. We're the best in the business, and we're putting our best foot forward. Palantir already has 100 organizations using AIP, testing out AIP, and they said that they have another 300 in the pipeline for testing. I'm assuming the 100 plus 300 plus is 400 plus, which is essentially the 400 plus clients that Palantir has. Hopefully, there's word of mouth and friends are using it as well. So hopefully it's not just Palantir clients. And hopefully this translates to actual sales and more contracts. You know, of the 421 clients, the top 20 clients is $54 million contracts. I did the math, and if you take the average of the last 12 months, the rest of the clients is around like $2.8 million average contracts. So the contracts for Palantir is huge, but they need more contracts. That's why Snowflake is able to grow where they grow. And I'm not trying to shit on them. They have capabilities. It's not the same as Palantir, totally different. But there are some, crossovers. But what they do really good is they have a sales force that's able to push the products. And as thin as the products are, that's a lot of times what smaller businesses need. And that's why their contract, the number for each contract is so small. Palantir, to my knowledge, is by far, the most expensive software out there. So having these demos is huge so people understand what Palantir can do, these conventions. And hopefully a lot of new clients are going to talk about the capabilities of what they can do. And really, we're going to start seeing conversions. A lot of people got angry about this last earnings, and we were trying to warn you that the conversions from AIP are not going to be in this earnings. Honestly, they're probably not going to be in earnings 3. They are probably going to start showing some light in quarter 4 and quarter 1 of next year. That's when you're going to start seeing conversions of AIP. It's not easy to wine, dine, and schmooze clients into trying, let alone signing up and spending all of this crazy money with Palantir. So that's really, really amazing. The next final thing that we're going to have is number 3. We're going to have a catalyst, number 3, huge catalyst, Titan program. Most people don't know Titan program in coordination with Anduril. They're working on a prototype for the Army, a prototype that's essentially going to be like a mobile command center that's going to coordinate different domains. A domain is like air, land, sea, space. That's a domain. Each of those are domains. It's essentially old school versus new school, and they're competing against Raytheon. They got a $16 million prototype contract. Before that, they got an $8.5 million prototype contract, and this prototype, next phase is 14 months. It was given out at the end of June, early July. 14 months is right around now, right around that end of August, September time. Major catalyst. That's $1 billion contract, let alone like by itself. Guys, just relax. You guys were bitching for the price to drop. Here goes $15. Go buy your Palantir. You want it to drop even more? Go buy cash secured puts on Palantir to get in at 13, 12, 11. Never know if that's going to happen, but maybe it will. If you have enough Palantir, sit back and relax like I'm doing. Sell your covered call and make yourself a weekly synthetic dividend. Everything's noise. Cancel it out. Listen to yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to YouTubers. Don't listen to your mama. Don't listen to your financial advisor. Don't listen to none of those people. Every single person in your life is just a reference point. At the end of the day, dig deep and do what's good for you. Make sure you do your own due diligence. DYOR, do your own research. You win, you win. You lose, you lose. But make sure you don't think that Palantir is down and out, especially for the people that just came into Palantir. Just because it ran up to 20 and dropped to 15 doesn't mean Palantir is dead, because remember, a year ago, Palantir was a lot lower. We ran Palantir all the way down to $6, guys. The OGs, $6. And I'm actually up on Palantir. I'm not down on Palantir, just to let everybody know, in case somebody thinks. So, yeah, man. It's all good. Major catalyst. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.